Well, hey everybody, it's Wednesday. Very happy to say we got us a full house because there's at least two of you watching out there and the three of us. Fine Music, episode 761, special. Uh, the commenters have told us, and we have listened to their wishes, and so we're gonna watch Money Game, parts one, two, and three. Some people said just watch part two. Some people said watch it all. So we're gonna watch it all. So you guys got your seatbelts on? If I do this right, we'll be able
Buckled
to
up.
pause in between the parts. I don't know. I've never watched this, so this is new. 100%. Okay. All right. Mhm.
Strange times we're living in, world come put fear in it. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Read runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theories, strike fearing, weary minded men. When we're clearly living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusions to choose. But who's fooling who? Ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. Pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame to make greed a game that lets the whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. Money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twists hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins. But we not upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. Mm-hmm. 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 This whole money game.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas that keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth, it's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. When did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, because us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered and murdered our savages, colonized all of the rest. It's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you'd never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you demigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're an immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. Also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins. But we not to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Mm-hmm. 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 This old money game. Mm-hmm. Old money game.
It's got to be into part one right there.
So I wrote some notes of what I liked about the lyrics.
Mm.
Point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of the money game. Now, ain't that the truth? It's reflective of where we're at today. Honestly, I
Hmm.
don't see how much more I can add to what he just said in that part one,
Mm.
because that's everything that I think we're all feeling in some form of way. And I think he said it really, really well.
Marvin?
I agree with that. And for me, even from the first note to the song, I felt a soulful rhythm behind it.
Mhm.
And I really like that hook about rain, rain, rain. It
Mhm.
shifts the whole tone for me, breaking up, going back, and then going back into the lyrics itself.
Yeah, for me, this video was proof that Ren can make a good song out of just about anything. I mean, this is a very political song, and yet I was grooving along with it. So he definitely gives you the sugar to take the bitter pill with. So thank you, Ren, for that. And we move on to part two, which people say is the best part. Let's see.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step 1, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste man. 3, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5, why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6, guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7, press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
That must be the end of part two.
Uh, we are living in a shit show, and the other countries know it. I can't beat around the bush on that because it's true, and I think all of us know that. And there's no other way to put it. What he said, peer panic and hysteria. Fear is what they want out of everybody because the news is a constant diarrhea type of nausea that's spitting out at everybody. Um, the product placements that are so much of it everywhere 24/7. It's as if the media itself doesn't sleep, so it's probably already in an induced necrolepsy, no, an induced sleep coma or something because this is already out of hand. That's as much as I could put it. So I'm done. What do you think, Marvin?
You know what? I agree with everything you said, and it's such a great current event video. You know what I mean? It's keeping everybody honest and truthful of what's going on in the world around us. And like you said, there's so many people that drive around, walk around, acting as if everything's all hunky dory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When it's really not. I like the way he added more to part two because I think part two is such I think it goes deeper into us part one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he even added more to it. So I'm looking forward to part three.
Part three.
Now, but first, I gotta say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I agree with what you both said. I agree with you, especially this did go into more detail, and it still had me bopping along. So I took the medicine pretty sweetly. But good job, Ren.
Good
I
job,
guess we'll see
Ren.
what part three's got. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Let's sip that coffee or the Kool-Aid.
Or that tea.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then a lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Look what's on the table.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh,
Wow.
part three.
Oh,
Dang.
bravo. All I have to say about that is whatever anyone out there is going through, or you know someone that has gone through it or is currently going through that struggle, mentally wise, give them love because this world of ours is in a complete, utter shit. How it turns anybody, as he so puts it, parasitic or parasite. Um, it all depends on who your surroundings are with people. You always have to go with your gut. If you feel that that person is has has good values and good intentions, go with that person. But if you feel that that person has bad intentions and you can't help but be curious to follow that rabbit hole, don't do it because it's not worth it. Those people are not worth it. What is worth right now is the love of yourself and the love that any of your surroundings, your family, your friends love you, and you are enough and you're worth it. And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Marvin?
Last week I wasn't here because I had been listening to a lot of REN, and my family, my friends said I had become addicted to him. They tried to lock me in a rehab to keep me from listening to REN. It's a joke.
Yeah.
But I am so addicted to this guy. He's not like something you quit smoking cigarettes and go cold turkey. You know what I mean? I like miss listening to his songs, his music, listening to his storytelling, and then his visual thing behind it is such a dynamite package. And like he said, it's not entertainment. It's real life. It's going on all around us all the time.
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
Don?
I thought it was rather ingenious doing this in three parts because instead of spilling all the beans in one part, he builds it up, and that just makes it more powerful.
It does. Very, very dark, powerful, and very emotionally felt.
And it was produced really nicely. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
really
there's no skimping
it
here.
must
I
have
mean,
been,
this is done the way it needs to be done.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well done. Ren. Well, all I can say now is thank you, commenters, for guiding us to Money Game. That was definitely an interesting turn from Jenny, Screech, and Violet. And now, if I understand correctly, is another series, but it might be more than three parts, based on the paintings of Vincent van Gogh or something. So I guess that's where we're going to go next. And I want to thank our subscribers for encouraging us to continue this REN journey, although we'd probably be doing it anyway, honestly. Uh, it's because deep down, I want to monetize. I want to get to 1,000. And you renegades are helping us get there, but we'd be watching anyway. And that's a fact. Okay, that's as close as I get to REN. All right, we'll see you Monday and Wednesday, Wednesday,
Mondays and Mondays and
Mondays
Wednesdays.
and Wednesdays. Okay.